Welcome to Pegolas Story Time. Alexa, stop. Today, we'll be reading from the new book, The Man in the Moon by William Joyce. It's in 3D. Thank you for joining me in this series of readings from beloved picture books that are dear and near to my heart, and hope will be new ones for you. Edited by Laura Geringer Books, Pantheon Books for Young Readers. Of course you know the guardians of childhood. You've known them since before you can remember, and you'll know them till your memories are like twilight. Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Sandman, the Easter Bunny, and the others. But the very first one was the Man in the Moon. Many once upon a time ago, the Man in the Moon began his journey. It was during the Golden Age, a glorious time of hope and happiness and dreams that could come true. As a baby, the Man in the Moon had everything a child could need. His father showed him the wonders of the heavens through his telescope, while the Moonbot crew whistled a jolly toot-toot to every passing ship. By the light of the giant glowworms, his mother read to him from her primer of the planets, as the moon mice hushed one another so they could listen too. And he had a devoted little friend named Nightlight to watch over him. Together they all sailed from one peaceful planet to another in their beautiful ship, the Moon Clipper. At night, the Moon Clipper was designed to turn into a moon, so Nightlight called the baby the Little Man in the Moon, or M-I-M for short. Nightlight never slept, and every night he sprinkled dream sand over M&M and sang him a lullaby. Nightlight, bright light, sweet dreams I bestow. Sleepy tight all night, forever I will glow. And as long as the nightlight watched over him, Mim was safe from nightmares. But as darkness came to the Golden Age, it came in the shifting shape of Pitch, the king of nightmares. He had heard of the boy who had never had a nightmare, and this he could not abide. So he vowed to make that boy his own, a prince of nightmares. In search of Mim, Pitch sailed in his nightmare galleon on waves of fear, plundering planets, extinguishing stars, and scuttling over every airship that crossed his path. Can you imagine? Mim's parents knew of the perfect place to hide, an uncharted little green and blue planet in the distant galaxy. It was called Earth, and it had no moon. The Moon Clipper glided in deepest silence, speeding away from Pitch's darkness. Suddenly, out of the gloom, the nightmare galleon appeared. So close, Mim could see Pitch standing on the bow. "Toot toot," asked the baby. "Where is that innocent child who has never had a nightmare?" Pitch demanded, glaring straight at Mim. Then he signaled the attack. Mim's parents commanded Nightlight to take the baby to a hidden nursery deep in the darkest tunnels of the ship. "But first you must kneel and take this oath," they said. Their voices rang out through the smoldering smoke and flame. "Watch over our child. Guide him safely from the ways of harm. Keep happy his heart, brave his soul, and rosy his cheeks. Guard with your life his hopes and dreams, for he is all that we have, and all that we are, and all that we will ever be." The battle rocked the Moon Clipper as Nightlight rushed Mim to safety. Seeing a tear on the frightened child's cheek, he took it and held it close to his heart. Fiercely he repeated his oath. Then he felt a searing pain. When he opened his hand, the tear had changed into a brilliant diamond, sharp as a dagger. "Remember me in dreams," he whispered to Mim as he flickered away to face Pitch. The galaxies had never known such a battle. Mim's parents and their crew fought valiantly, but they were overwhelmed at last. Mim's parents were captured and all seemed lost. Nightlight knew what he must do. Whatever the cost, Mim must now not become a prisoner of nightmares. With the diamond dagger held aloft, Nightlight flew bravely forward. He aimed the weapon at Pitch's heart. There was a blinding flash, then a great explosion!